Hey, what's up everybody? This is Like It's 1985, and today we are going to take a look at the 2014 BotCon Souvenir exclusives. These are the reviews for Pounce and Wingspan. These of course are recolors of the Viacon and the Air Viacon respectively. And the figures do come with the bio card. Now the bio card for each of them are the same. Here's one of them. You can see there's a nice picture of the recolored Viacon, now a part of the Dread Pirate crew. And then you have the stats, and then a quite lengthy description of the pirate crew. So you can pause the video and read that if you so desire. And the figures do come with their respective instruction sheets, for the transformation instructions. Pounce figure here does come with two weapons. It comes with the traditional standard Viacon weapon that I believe came with the original RID Viacon. And then you have the Arms Micron figure, which does transform. I'll go ahead and show you that right now. You just bring down the legs here on both sides, and you have your little transformed Arms Micron figure. Now there are no stickers for this. The actual souvenir set did not come with stickers, but you can see there that's the transformed figure. And the Air Viacon does come with only one weapon, which is again the Arms Micron figure. So you do have that with the Air Viacon. Alright, so here's a close look at Pounce in vehicle mode. I do like the metallic purple rims. That's the best part of the vehicle mode I do like. Pretty cool. And let's have a look finally at Wingspan here in vehicle mode. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and transform Pounce here first. Alright, so let's go ahead and transform the Air Viacon here. Same transformation basically, except for the wings play a part in the transformation here. So first thing we're going to do, we'll untab the wings here from the side. And these will get rotated up, and you can see there's a tab and a slot. And just kind of get enough clearance to get that tabbed in there. And then I would angle the wings back like this just to get them out of the way for now, because then you have to transform the rest of the figure here. So same thing with the original Viacon. Start with the door section here, pull that out. Then go ahead and take this section here, rotate it down, and split this down the middle. Alright, so let's go ahead and go over articulation, because basically the articulation of this guy is going to match that guy, except for the fact that the Air Viacon has wings. So of course you got the head on a ball joint, you got the shoulders on a ball joint, there is a swivel at the bicep, there is a hinge joint at the elbow as well as a ball joint, then you have a swivel at the wrist, there's no waist articulation, you have ball joints at the hips, swivel at the knees, and that is your articulation for the Viacon. Now with the Air Viacon here, of course you can angle the wings back as you choose. I kind of like them out to the side like that, and that kind of allows you to put this piece down farther than it would be with the wings together. So there he is. Look at the Air Viacon, very cool with the wings. We can take a close look at the head sculpt there, very evil looking. It's got yellow light piping, and of course this guy is identical except for the wings, so we can take a quick look at him though. But he has the same head sculpt as well. So there you go. And then weapon-wise, we'll give the Air Viacon his weapon here. So he's all armed up there. And then we can give the standard Viacon here his two weapons of destruction. Not sure why he gets two and the Air Viacon only gets one, but you know, whatever. Okay, so I do apologize for the break in the video, but I did forget how to place this weapon on the RID Viacon, so apologize for that. But basically there are notches on either side of the arm, and the weapon just clips onto those notches. So there you go, the Viacon here with both of his weapons looking pretty badass. Color scheme on these two Viacons are a color scheme homage to the Generation 1 toy, and I happen to have Generation 1 Pounce here, and you can see the chest here is this kind of, I guess, teal blue that matches pretty closely with what the Viacon figures have on them, as well as the white, and then you have the dark blue predominantly here on the joints for the newer figures, and then you have this purple here, which does match with the wings on the Air Viacon. So a very nice color scheme homage to the Generation 1 Decepticon clones. I think it was a decent attempt on Hasbro's part to basically recolor these figures as the Generation 1 Decepticon clone figures, kind of a homage to those figures. Now, of course, these two particular Transformers before us, they have alternate forms as basically cars. Whereas the Generation 1 Decepticon clones had beast forms. Now we can take a look at those pictures in the Transformers Identification and Price Guide on page 151. So first you can see there is Pounce in robot mode and Pounce in beast form. And down below here, robot mode for Wingspan and beast form for Wingspan. Now, I almost think it would be more appropriate if these would have been actually a homage to the Generation 1 Autobot clones. We can see them here on page 131. So there is Cloud Raker and Fastlane. Now Cloud Raker has an alternate form as a kind of a jet mode, and Fastlane has an alternate mode as a race car. So like I said, it was a decent attempt on Hasbro's part, but I think these would be more appropriate as Autobots rather than Decepticon clones. But I suppose the head sculpt of them, of the Viacons as they are sort of sinister looking or evil looking, so maybe that was a limitation. But what Hasbro could have done is created a new mold for the head, and then of course did all the recoloring to match the Autobot clones, kind of a homage to the Generation 1 Autobot clones. Alright, so thanks for watching. This has been my review of the 2004 BotCon Souvenir exclusives, Pounce and Wingspan.